Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Love Our Life. Today I'm back at Universal Orlando, and today we are going to talk about what's new here in the park. But also, we're going to talk about the fact that we haven't had a Halloween Horror Nights announcement yet. And you're saying, now John, it's May, you still got until August, September for them to give something. But usually an announcement has been made already. So we're going to talk about that, and we'll give our theories and thoughts about some houses as well. But let's do it. Let's get inside. So come on and join me. Before we get our day started here at the Super Nintendo store, which is going to be really soon, we're getting placement out here of some pieces on the sign. You can see Yoshi there. Super Nintendo World. That is awesome. Coming over to this side here, I see that there is, looks like Luigi and Donkey Kong on this side. Or that could be Mario, actually. Yeah, I think that is Mario. My bad on that one. Okay, now this one looks like Luigi. Yep, I see him behind there, actually. Not going to remove anything, but I see Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Toad there. You can kind of see the outlets of them in the sun here. It looks like they are actually just covered up with like yellow tape or something like that. You can see. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but I can definitely see it right here. Well, summer is approaching, and of course, no medallion here at the top of the arches today. But the thing is when are we going to get a Halloween Horror Nights announcement? When are we going to get that at least first initial announcement for ticket sales and everything else? Now, by this point, we wouldn't have any set pieces up for scare zones here at Halloween Horror Nights. But usually we have our first house announced. Usually we have ticket prices and tickets on sale. And what's going to happen. Like, I have questions myself. Are we going to get premium scare night again? Are we going to get character dining again? The scare actor dining again this year? Like, those are some questions that I have and what they're going to do. And you're probably asking, like, why is Universal not announcing all this stuff yet? What's taking them so long? Well, I have a theory of why. And I'll talk about that in just a minute because I want you guys to check out this. So it does not look like we are getting a new tribute store for the summer, at least not at this location. Oh, it looks like Bart's having a good time. So yeah, here at Williams of Hollywood, they've actually switched this over to a exclusive shop for team members and pass holders, which I think is going to have discounted merchandise in here. So let's go in and check it out. Okay, this is crazy. I love the old school sign there. But it looks like we have a bunch of discounted merch here, 60% off, which is nice. This shirt's going to be a relic of the past come September, right? Because this won't be on there anymore. Pretty cool, though. Let's see what else I got. Oh, there's Earl. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's awesome. So there's like elements of the tribute stores in here. Looks like we have some Christmas merch here. I do want this. 60% off of that. I don't know what the original price was on that, but well, yeah, $20. 60% off of that. Wow. It's a huge discount. Christmas cards. Maybe we'll get some of these and send them to you guys for Christmas. Oh, that's not what that is. It's just like a little journal. Some Jurassic Park stuff here. These little hats. Even some crazy masks in here too. Oh man, they're playing the Dragonheart music. So awesome. You gotta keep it quick in here. There's a lot of copyrighted music. Like a lot. Oh, pretty cool though. Like some Gryffindor shirts, stuff like that. Some of the Keeper shirts in here, which are really nice. Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff over there. Actually, I really like that Hufflepuff one. But this one would be for me right here. Yeah, got a lot of cool stuff in here. Like, I don't want to go over everything, but you guys come in here and check it out for yourself. But they have plushies over there, have keychains, earrings, all kinds of stuff in here, which is just amazing. Oh, little Boo. Little Boo. Hiya, buddy. Okay. Okay, well, that was kind of fun seeing all the merchandise in there. And I'm sure they will add more from time to time. Oh, no. Look, SpongeBob's over there all by himself. All right, let's get back to talking about Halloween Horror Nights. We're just going to talk about it as we walk throughout the park and see what's new. So when do I think we are going to get our first announcement? Is it coming this week? Is it coming next week? Honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised if we don't get any announcements until after May 22nd. So if I'm looking at my calendar correctly, we have May 22nd, which is when Epic Universe opens. Then we have a whole nother week after Epic Universe opens. So technically, is it possible that we get it the last week of May? I don't know. I feel like that's probably when we're going to get the announcement. I feel like we're going to get at least something. And once we do get something, I don't think that Universal is just going to be like, oh, like, here's ticket prices. I think what they're going to do is they're going to be like, hey, here's ticket prices. Here's the fact that we're doing these other offerings for Halloween Horror Nights this year. And also, boom, here's your first house announcement this year. That's what I think they're going to do. But I could be wrong. Totally could be wrong. But I do want to talk about what we could have for houses this year too. We've done a video on that. But I just want to talk about what I feel is the most likely that we're probably going to get. Now, last time we were here, we did not see that brand new Back to the Future merchandise or the Jaws merchandise. And I still don't think it's out here yet, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so let's walk around the park a little bit more, show you a few things that are new, as well as probably go into Diagon Alley today. We haven't been in Diagon Alley for a little while. We will make it official. Do we have the Butterbeer bar back in the sweet shop? Oh my gosh, Sugar Plums, that's the name of it. I was walking back around and noticed that the park is kind of busy, but it's not that bad. Like for the 1st of May, it's not too terrible, but still. All right, we gotta find that merch that we were talking about that we missed out on. But I also feel like we need to see what is going on around the park in general. Now over here by Fast and Furious, I may or may not see something with my eye that looks like it's protruding out of the buildings there. I'm not going to zoom in on anything, but just let you know, they're working on HHN for sure. Into Diagon Alley we go. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. This is so awesome. All right, we're going to Sugar Plums though. Are we going to get the Butterbeer bar in here again? And the reason I say that, we found it once, but they have not been in here since. It is not looking good in here for that. Let's see here. It was over here before. And I'm not seeing it. So we have the Sugar Plum Sweet Shop chocolate bar, but not that one. Interesting. So no luck on that today, but that's okay. We don't need it anyway, right? Still gotta shed that poundage. But yeah, so not that today. So let's go back up to the front of the park because there's a couple of things I want to see there. We're gonna hit the Epic Universe Preview Center today. And then I'm going to take you guys with me to the Helios. We're going to go over to the Helios and see if there's any updated merchandise over there for Epic Universe. Since we don't have a park ticket to get into Epic today, we will at least go to the Helios. I wanted to add to my opinion earlier of what house I'd really like to see. And this year, I really hope they do Five Nights at Freddy's. I think they could do a really good job. Talked about it in our last HHN video, how they used a lot of like animatronics, it seemed like, this past year for Halloween Horror Nights. And I hope they do that again, because I think that would be a really cool thing to see and for them to do. The merchandise would sell off the shelves like crazy. I also think that Terrifier is another one that true horror fans would love to see, and the merchandise I think would sell like crazy for that. So there's like endless possibilities this year for what they could do through this. So it's going to be interesting to see for sure. I definitely hope that we see something really cool and unique. And you guys know that I'm all about the scare zones. I love the scare zones, and I hope we get some really good scare zones this year. I will say that this is your number one spot that you're going to want to stay tuned into for Halloween Horror Nights stuff, because we will cover it extensively from beginning to opening night and then beyond. Also, there hasn't been a lot of chatter from us on Halloween Horror Nights because of Epic Universe. There hasn't been a lot that's come out about HHN, which could be a little concerning for the event. But I don't think so. I think Universal's just keeping everything under wraps, which I feel like it's kind of more exciting when they do it like that. Hello. So someone left me a comment in the last video. I'm so sorry, I don't remember the name. But the merchandise that we're looking for is right over here, right in front of Rip Ride Rocket. I think I see it. Yep, here we go. Look at this. This is amazing. I need this shirt. Right here, right now. This is so cool. It is $33 for that. And there's a lot of retro stuff over here. There's also a Roosevelt shirt, too, with Doc and Marty. That's cool. Different little scenes from the films. That's so cool. And look at this. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. And then look at this hoodie right here. This one is so cool with a flux capacitor there at the bottom right. Wow, this one is $60. It's too hot for that now, but man, that's cool. Oh man, Marty's hat too. Wow, that is so cool. $35 for that. Not too bad. Man, that's awesome. You know, I'm just thinking, is all this merchandise set here for a reason? I don't have any inside information. I have not been told anything. But is all this stuff right here for a reason? I don't know about you, but I just got chills thinking about that. I am telling you that I really think that a Back to the Future coaster or ride in general, dark ride, whatever, would be really amazing to see. Now, over at Epic Universe, Stardust Racers has a flux capacitor on the back, and there's a whole story behind that about how Vincent Vicious, which is like the character over at Epic Universe, enlisted Doc Brown to help him, and I don't remember the whole story. I'll have to go back to Pizza Moon and talk to Terry about that, because he had the whole story. And that's why a flux capacitor is on the back there. But I'm telling you, man, if they announce Back to the Future at this park, fans will go crazy, including me. I will lose my poop, as Angie says. So I'm not going to be able to run over there today, but Raptor Bites has reopened over in Islands in the Jurassic Park area. It's like the place that sold the turkey legs and stuff. It has reopened. A buddy of mine just ran into me and told me about it. But I'm heading to the Helios, to Epic. We're going to look at Epic Universe today, guys. We're going to see it as soon as I can hop on the bus and get over there. Stepping onto the moving walkway. If you're going to stand to the right. If you're going to walk, go to the left. That's all it is. Down to the buses we go. Okay, so I'm down here at the bus station here, and over here is where the Helios is going to take you. Where you're going to take the bus for the Helios this way. Yep, right here for Helios. Do they all go to this different one? Or is Helios? Maybe they have the different ones that pick you up from there. But I also noticed this. This is the first time I've ever noticed this. And this is where the partner hotel buses pick you up here. Very interesting. So I didn't know this. I'm waiting on the bus to show up for the Helios, but I didn't realize they have a bus that takes you to the Epic Universe parking lot. Look at this. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, got to get back over here so I don't miss the Helios bus. But, you know, it is what it is. There's a Royal Pacific one there now. They all do the same, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so I might be having to give up here because I might have to leave soon. But I've been sitting here for about 35 minutes and the bus still hasn't shown up yet. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong. I mean, I'm sitting here right by the Helios sign. So I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if that bus just takes you to all of them. That's what I'm starting to wonder. This is a Mirrors bus. That's not it. Okay, so it is going to be a Mirrors bus that's going to take me over to Helios. Okay. Did not know that. Okay, so I made it over to the Helios. I still can't believe that this park exists now. Oh, there's a bunch of water going on right there. So just to clear this up really quickly so there's no confusion, they have a bus down is what the bus driver was telling me, and that's why they only have two going back and forth right now. So keep that in mind. That's why there was a Mirrors bus. When I got on the bus, I was like, wait a second. I felt like maybe I was tricked by a Mirrors driver to have to pay money. I don't know how it works, but yeah, that wasn't the case. So anyway, into the Helios we go again. Let's check out some of the merch in here and see what's new over here. Back inside the Helios. Wow, I just can't believe it. Every time I see it, I just can't get over it. Let's go outside real quick. Oh my goodness. I still can't get over it. Do you hear the music that's just playing right here? I mean, this is amazing. This is the Epic Universe music that is playing during this. This is phenomenal. This is crazy. It's so cool. So amazing. All right, let's go back inside and check out the shop. All right, let's look in here real quick. See what's in here. Anything new to report? I believe that we saw this last time. Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. Those are not new. Those are the same. Oh, look at our little buddy. Here he is. This is new. I have not seen this yet. This is $35 for this one. This is so cool. I really need to take him home. So everything else pretty much just looks the same. Not much has changed. But still really cool. I need to get some of these for Angie. Now this may have been in the park, but I haven't seen this yet. This is cool. $30 for this. I have not had a chance to see this in the morning. There's just the bright sun, like super early. That's amazing. So freaking cool, man. All right, guys, so that was my day checking out what was new at Universal Orlando, talking about some Halloween Horror Night stuff, when we're going to get it, and coming out here to the Helios, looking at Epic Universe. It will be very, very soon that we are back inside of this park, and it's going to be cool. We got a lot of cool stuff planned, and I hope you guys are excited as just as much as I'm excited, because it's going to be amazing, and can't wait. This park opens in a little over 2 weeks. It's going to be exciting. I keep saying that, but it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. And remember, the road was ever on it. I will see you in the parks.